Hello and welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we are going to look at one of the biggest challenges in the IELTS Academic Reading Test, difficult vocabulary. Many candidates believe they need to understand every single word in a passage. They stop, they reread sentences, and they waste valuable time. The good news is this: you do not need to know every word to get a high score. Instead, you need to know how to deal with words you don't know. Today, I will show you exactly how successful candidates do this. Before we begin, please subscribe if you are preparing for IELTS Academic or ISO PR. You will find more lessons on reading, writing, listening, speaking, and overall test preparation on my channel. So let's look at why difficult vocabulary causes problems. IELTS academic reading passages are written for an academic audience. This means you will see formal vocabulary, scientific terms, historic language, specialized words, abstract academic ideas. Many of these words will probably be unfamiliar to you. When candidates see unknown words, many immediately think, oh, I don't understand this sentence. Then they stop reading. But strong IELTS readers think differently. They ask themselves a question: do I actually need this word to understand the sentence? Often the answer is no. Let us look at an example. Example 1. Ignore the unknown word. Read this sentence. Many Australian forests contain chlorophyll vegetation that has adapted to dry climates. Perhaps you've never seen the word chlorophyll. Don't panic. Ask yourself, can I still understand the sentence? Let's remove the unknown word and read the sentence again. Many Australian forests contain vegetation that has adapted to dry climates. Even without knowing the word, you still understand that. It is a type of vegetation, okay? It grows in Australian forests. It has adapted to dry climates. That is enough. You don't need the dictionary definition to understand the main idea of that sentence. This is exactly what good IELTS readers do. They don't stop because of one unfamiliar word. They keep reading. Let us look at example number 2, using a definition clue. Sometimes the writer explains the difficult word immediately. Look at this sentence. The desert is home to many endemic species, meaning they are found nowhere else on Earth. Suppose you don't know the word endemic. Keep reading. The writer immediately tells you, meaning they are found nowhere else on Earth. Now you know. Endemic means found only in one place. Notice what happened. You didn't guess. The passage gave you the answer. Always look after an unfamiliar word before giving up. Let's look at example number 3. And in example number 3, we are going to use an example clue. Read this passage with me. Renewable energy includes sources such as solar power, wind energy, and hydroelectricity. Suppose the unfamiliar word is renewable. Look at the examples: solar power, wind energy, hydroelectricity. Even if you don't know the exact definition, the examples tell you the type of thing the writer is discussing. Examples often reveal meaning. Let us look at another example. Example number 4, using a contrast clue. Read this sentence with me. Unlike temporary workers, permanent employees receive long-term employment benefits. Imagine you don't know the word permanent. Look for contrast words like unlike. Now compare the two groups: temporary workers, permanent employees. If temporary means not lasting long, Permanent probably means lasting for a long time. You worked out the meaning from the contrast. Let us look at example number 5 where we use the whole sentence. Sometimes there are no definitions or examples. You simply use the whole sentence. Read this with me. After months without rain, the farmers feared another devastating drought. Suppose you don't know the word drought. Look at everything else. Months without rain, farmers feared, devastating. What is probably happening here? You can reasonably guess that drought has something to do with a long period without rain. You don't need the perfect dictionary definition. You only need enough understanding to continue reading. Now, let us think like an IELTS candidate. Let's try this IELTS style sentence. Read this with me. Researchers concluded that the new irrigation system significantly increased agricultural productivity despite prolonged aridity. Perhaps two words are unfamiliar to you, irrigation and aridity. Many students would stop here. Instead, let's think step by step. First, what is the main idea here? Researchers concluded something. The system increased productivity. Good. Now, look at the last phrase. Despite prolonged aridity, the word despite tells us there is contrast. Productivity increased even though something difficult happened. What might aridity mean? Probably something negative for farming. Maybe dry conditions. Even if we are not completely certain, we have understood the important message of the paragraph. The new system worked well even during dry conditions. That is, that is usually enough to answer an IELTS question. When should you stop and think? Not every unknown word deserves your attention. Ask yourself 3 questions. Question number 1. Can I still understand the sentence? If yes, keep reading. Question number 2. Is this word part of the question? If no, don't waste time. Keep moving. Can I guess the meaning from nearby words? If yes, make a sensible guess and continue reading. Let us look at a common mistake. And in doing so, let's compare 2 students. Compare student A and read this sentence with me. The arboreal mammals were observed during daylight hours. They don't know arboreal. They stop. They think. They worry. After 1 minute, they still don't know. Student B reads the same sentence. They ask, what do I know? Mammals. Observed. Daylight hours. The unknown word probably describes the mammals. Unless the question specifically asks about arboreal, I'll keep reading. Student B saves time. Student B is reading strategically. Vocabulary isn't everything. A larger vocabulary certainly helps, but it isn't everything. Vocabulary alone won't guarantee a high IELTS reading score. Imagine you know 95% of the words in a passage. That still means several unfamiliar words appear on almost every page. Strong readers succeed because they know what to do when that happens.